As part of Hillsborough County's Make a Plan Monday, emergency response teams spoke about the importance of securing your boats and the best practices if you own an electric vehicle now that it's storm season again. News Channel 8's Alessandra Young shares the importance of not waiting until the last minute, but making a plan right now.
Since we are in the middle of hurricane season, many Floridians are preparing their homes, their pets, their families for the hurricanes. But if you're a boat owner, you also need to make sure that you're taking the proper precautions to make sure your boat is safe and doesn't pose a threat to property or people.
During last year's storms, Hillsborough County emergency officials say many boat owners were not prepared.
A lot of vessels that were not secured properly or taken out of the water ended up in people's yards, ended up locations unknown. They had trouble finding them. There was boats that got sank.
The best thing you can do? Make a plan.
The number one thing that we should be talking about is how to get the vessel out of the water. If we can get the vessel out of the water, if you have a trailer, find a place inland.
They encourage you to find a protected place like a marina, and if you have to secure your vessel, make sure you use the proper size dock lines and double up. But from the water to the land, people need to make sure their electric vehicles are not in the flood path.
How difficult is it to put one of these electric vehicle fires out? Because don't they just kind of keep sparking up again?
These large lithium batteries present a bit of a hazard and a extinguishment challenge for the fire service.
Last year, we saw electric vehicle fires spread to homes in places like Davis Islands.
These fires can be very dangerous. It's not something that you as a consumer are going to self-control. The best thing to do is to get away from the vehicle and let the professionals handle the situation.
When talking about lithium batteries, it's important that you don't just focus on electric vehicles, that you're also thinking about things like power tools, scooters, and bikes, and making sure anything that has a lithium battery is far away from floodwaters. In Apollo Beach, I'm Alessandra Young, 8 on your side.